We didn't really decide to do a remodel, we had water damage. So we had to redo the kitchen either way, and we ended up stepping back and looking at it like we could rebuild it to what it was, or we could build the kitchen that we wanted. So we decided to just go all in and build out the kitchen that we wanted to have. So we haven't had a kitchen since March. We had to deal with going through remediation for that and all of the process that happens when you have water damage. It took forever. So when we finally got to KHB, we were already pretty burnt out. We were already in the space of, we just want this done and we just want a kitchen. KHB understood that going in, and they really pushed for us to get a kitchen sooner rather than later. Initially went with an external designer, and it was an experience, and we got some good tips from them, but ultimately we decided to end that relationship and go with full in-house KHB support for the design and build perspective. After we made that transition, it was great, very fast response times, great visualization help with the drawings and some of the material that was presented to help us understand what things were going to look like. One of the things that's important with somebody who's a good contractor is that they'll take your ideas and kind of meet you in reality. We knew we wanted an island. For us, this is a gathering point. One of us is usually prepping food or eating or hanging out while the other one's doing something else in the kitchen, right? But we didn't know where to position it. We didn't know how we wanted to handle the situation. And then we ended up with this really cool, beautiful Long Island, kind of adjacent to the vision that we had, but it ended up being better than what we had originally envisioned. The team on the day-to-day was great. It has been awesome to have somebody in the house that is professional, but you can also joke with, and going back to like meeting you where you're at for communication, like Justin's been great. We got daily emails on the build status, and pictures were included, and there was a lot of really cool stuff in there that just allowed us to keep up with what was going on if we weren't directly involved that day with what had happened. And the team was really great on calling out, hey, we have to work on this circuit. Where do you have a break in your meetings so that we can go in, turn this off, and work on it and have internet backup for you so you can make your next meeting. That was really awesome because it often ended in them having to find other things to work on while they waited for that opportunity to be able to turn off the power or make more noise or whatever the case was. The least stressful experience I've had around a remodel. It was great even though it was awful, right? For us, in the end, we didn't have a kitchen for a really long time and that was hard, but KHB made the best of that situation for us and that was pretty awesome. We're pretty big fans of the people that worked on our project. Everybody loves it. Whenever we'd get something new put in or we'd get to a new step in the project, whenever I do that update, it would be super popular with my friends and family. We both walked into the kitchen and we were like, oh my God, this is actually real and this is gonna be awesome.